Come on in. My name is Bill Tobin, and this is your Restaurant Leadership 365 Flash Briefing for Monday, March 29th, 2021. If you started your restaurant from concept, it's not going to surprise you when I say there are dozens of jobs in every restaurant. And no, I'm not saying there are dozens of server jobs or a dozen kitchen workers and so forth. I'm saying that every restaurant requires dozens of different jobs to be done on a regular basis. There are literally dozens of tasks and responsibilities that need to be taken care of, from sanitation to deposits to reconciling your daily numbers. If you are a tiny operation with only 2 people, you know that all of those jobs fall on you, or you hire someone to take care of each of them. As our businesses grow, we hire more people. Some are outsourced, some are on our payroll. When we assign these jobs and tasks to others, that's called delegation, and we've talked about that in many flash briefings before. When we double check to make sure that what we've delegated is being followed through and being done, that's called accountability. Regardless of the size of your restaurant, it's important that there is accountability. It's also important that everyone knows and understands what's expected of them and who is accountable for what. To that end, and to make it clear for everyone, we use an accountability chart. An accountability chart is very much like an organizational chart, but instead of specific positions and names, it shows the different jobs in the restaurant and who is accountable for doing them. We know that Jenny is responsible for large party reservations, that Jane is responsible for bookkeeping, that Bill is responsible for payroll, that Ronnie is responsible for equipment maintenance, and that Michael is responsible for sanitation. Every job in the restaurant is assigned to only one person, and there are lots more than I listed there. They may not be the one, that one person who they're assigned to may not be the one person who does all of it, but they are responsible for seeing that it's done and done correctly. For instance, Jenny might not take all of the large party reservations, but she's responsible for making sure that they're done right, done correctly, and for following up to make sure any items are taken care of and done right. Make sure that any items, and make sure that they're all right. 2 people cannot be responsible for the same job. It's imperative that you and your team know who to turn to and who to depend on for their specific job. And having only one person also creates a sense of ownership with that person responsible. They pay attention to the details if they know that they are going to be held accountable. They also show a sense of pride when their job is done well. So your task for today, create a chart of accountability for your team listing the various jobs in your restaurant. Now go make it happen. Do you have a comment or a tip for restaurant leaders? Text me at 808-201-0550 or find me at restaurantleadership365.com. This is Bill Tobin. Thanks for coming in. See you tomorrow.